Cashton, Wisconsin, March 31st, 2012. Seven Rivers Wrestling goes straight to the top. I'm Jesse Von Ruden, joined by my broadcast colleague, as always, Stephen Walker. Tonight, we'll be crowning a new #1 contender to the Seven Rivers Wrestling heavyweight title.
This show is a Travis Shamockery.
Now, how is it a tramocracy?
I think Travis Shamockery.
I don't even know how to pronounce that, actually.
Travis Shamockery.
I think you're just making up words.
I really am. It's like a hybrid word. Anyway, you're going to see some phenomenal action, but the best, the #1 superstar, the star of the show, the guy that everyone's here to see actually won't get a job, won't get a shot inside the ring tonight.
Well, superstar Steve Stardom tonight could not make it.
I was talking about me.
Oh, come on. Really, dude? I don't even think you're in wrestling shape.
I'm not a wrestler. I'm here to entertain the masses.
Well, yeah, tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to have ourselves a tournament, an 8-man tournament. The final match will culminate in a ladder match. And above the ring will be a briefcase. Whoever gets that briefcase will get a shot at Superstar Steve Stardom anytime, anywhere.
That's another problem I have. If you look at the breakdown of the brackets, the real stars of this tournament cannot face one another in the finals. It should be Jaysin Masters versus Jack Spade in the finals, but no. They're going to see each other in the second round. That's BS too.
Hey, man, like an all-Ross family finals, I am not down with that.
There was a very handsome, very smart gentleman that predicted that final.
For straight to the top. Well, let's get started. Let's start this tournament off right with our first match scheduled for 1 fall.
Well, we know 7 of the 8 participants in this tournament here tonight. Our first match, though, is going to be Jaysin Masters going one-on-one with the Lumberjack.
I don't even know why we're wasting our time, because the man walking himself to the ring, being led in by Vic the Stick, is going to be our next #1 contender. We all know this, right? You're aware of this, right?
He is the head of the Ross family, Vic the Stick Ross.
I gotta admit, Vic Ross has got a hell of an opportunity to make sure one of his boys walks out of here tonight, the new #1 contender. He's got 2 of them in the tournament.
Shut up, stupid!
Oh, come on, Vic.
You people make me sick to my...
I guess he doesn't know how to operate a microphone either.
I guess it's in this town. Are you kidding me? What do we spend, $1.49 on this thing? You shut up too. You know what? Why don't you come in here and shut my mouth for me, you tub of guts, you Cashton cow pie. I've seen better haircuts on a dead person, okay? Your head looks like a tennis ball, for crying out loud. Why don't you sit down before your knees give out? At this time, I would like complete and utter silence so I can introduce my wrestler. These people are disrespectful, and I want you to tell them to shut up.
Chris GRUBB does not have that power.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vic the Stick Ross has asked for you, please, to be quiet so he can introduce his wrestler.
What a weenie. He said shut up. Good God.
You know what, honey? Why don't you put some more food in your mouth and shut the hell up so I can talk?
Nobody likes hearing the truth. Nobody does.
Nice NASCAR jacket. Why don't you go sit by the highway with a 6-pack and watch the cars go by? At this time, I would like to introduce to you a man who wants to know where all the white women are at. Ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by Jiggy Jack Spade, this is Jaysin Masters.
Well, if Jaysin Masters was wondering where all the white women are at, it's called Cashton, Wisconsin, and there's plenty of them here tonight.
Whoa, racist.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just stating the facts.
Post-racial America.
Of course, as we were rudely interrupted by Vic the Stick earlier, he's going to have 2 of his men in the tournament tonight. He's going to have Jaysin Masters and Jack Spade.
There's Jiggy Jack.
There's Jaysin Masters. Now, both of these men actually were in competition earlier here tonight. Actually, not earlier today, pardon me, as we wrestled for Supreme Wrestling Entertainment. Masters was on a losing end against Xavier Mustafa. I don't know if that's going to have like a negative impact in his tournament run here tonight. And Jake Spade actually retained the SWE Tag Team titles in a DQ type of thing. And we're having some audio issues here. You know, usually we're supposed to have some music going on right now.
Well, we heard his music before. Vic asked for silence. If you were paying attention, like most people do when they're at an event, you would know that Vic walked out to the music and then asked for silence out of respect for his wrestler. As far as what happened earlier today on the eastern part of the state, you know that the man wants a title. That's how it works. That's all that he cared about today. So let's just say whatever happened on the eastern side of the state was like preseason to Mr. Masters. Number 2, it is not going unaddressed the fact that Jiggy Jack Spade and Jaysin Masters are on the same side of the bracket. That is B as in B, S as in S. Crap, and you know it.
Obviously, that young lady is from the trailer park we passed on our way in this town. Why don't you get a muzzle for that little brat?
I have to agree. This town is weird. It's strange.
You know, I gotta admit, you know, it's a very nice town. I gotta say that the hospitality so far has been tremendous.
My associate and I walked over to go get some lunch earlier, and there's a sign that says this building is not latex free. I don't know what that means.
That's a good question. Maybe we can ask the Lumberjack about that.
And his opponent.
He probably won't have the answer, but it's a good question to ask him.
Oh, I got the answer. You see all the kids walking around? It's apparent that this place isn't latex free. And then the double negative is really, this is not latex free. What the hell does that mean?
You know, I am not really too sure about that one. Lumberjack's got a golden opportunity here in Seven Rivers Wrestling to climb up the ladder. No pun intended on that one if he beats Jaysin Masters here tonight.
Are you going to try to get all your ladder references out early?
You know, I'm going to try to. I mean, there is a nice check sheet here that we've been given by Seven Rivers Wrestling Management where we had to reference ladder at least 3 times per match.
Step 1, reference ladder. Step 2, keep referencing ladder.
Step 3, stop referencing ladder.
Yeah.
Use a different reference at some point in time.
All right, gentlemen. Even I've got to call enough. Let's get some action here. Come on, Jaysin. Let's get.
Well, Masters holding him, Vic, the stick back from assaulting a fan here.
These people don't understand. Vic the Stick is not just manager extraordinaire. He can go toe-to-toe if he needs to. He won't back down from a fight.
I think the only fight he's ever really had was with his wardrobe. I mean, he's been wearing the same bowling shirt for months now.
When you've got a good thing, you let it breathe. Why change a good thing?
And fester its own diseases as well?
The shirt used to be white and black, but still.
Well, the Lumberjack means business here tonight. If he connects with that Yakuza kick, that big mafia boot of his, I think it's going to be lights out for Jaysin Masters. Masters, of course, has those educated feet. He's got that master kick.
A man who cut his teeth in northern Wisconsin, in the timbers of Eau Claire County, has a move called the Yakuza kick.
Well, that's the name that the Japanese gave it. I don't know necessarily what he actually calls the move.
I believe it's just a big boot in Lumberjack speak. Let's just call it a big boot, okay?
All right.
Fancy pants.
Sorry, I know my wrestling terminology. I apologize for doing my job.
You know.
Of course, it's our first matchup of the first round here tonight. It's a good matchup. I actually, tell you the truth, this is a really good matchup. This could be a main event anywhere in the country. And it's our first match here tonight, Seven Rivers Wrestling, straight to the top.
Do we have a bell guy tonight? What is going on here?
It's our opening bell.
I think Vic just realized that the singer from Def Leppard is here.
That's
Not the drummer. We all know which one the drummer is. You know it has 9 arms and sucks?
Def Leppard.
Def Leppard.
That joke's pretty old.
I don't care. It's still a good one.
Yeah, it is. Definitely, we got a lot of wrestlers in attendance here tonight. We saw Livewire in the crowd earlier. He's been very disgruntled about not being an attorney. Man, like the Ross family is just too preoccupied with the fans here tonight. Should be worried about the man who's standing right across the corner from him.
They don't give a crap about him.
They should worry about the Lumberjack. The guy's a formidable opponent.
They will climb him and then chop him down. That was a ladder and a tree reference. Double word score.
Nice lock up there by the Lumberjack, just overpowering Jaysin Masters. Masters is probably giving up at least 75 pounds here tonight, if not more. Masters claiming it. He pulled the hair. Dewey Wolf, of course, not wearing his glasses.
I saw it.
I don't think he did, actually, to tell you the truth. I think Masters is just looking for any excuse at this point in time. Talked to him earlier today. He said he had too much fun last night. Too much of that rum, too much of that Coke. Probably had a little too much rum and not enough Coke. Cola.
Is that a veiled drug reference there?
No, it's a veiled drinking
I'm
reference.
gonna say somebody who looks like 1970s Scorsese should just be careful on the Coke references, okay?
Hey, sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Masters right now is not going to win the power game against the Lumberjack. He's got to stick and move. He's got those educated feet. He definitely has got the agility. He's got the quickness. He's got to use the tools that brought him to the dance here tonight to actually beat the Lumberjack.
In all seriousness, think about preparing for one of these early preliminary matches. Because if you win this one, you got to wrestle 2 more times before you even have a chance of knowing what you're winning for, if I'm allowed to use it that way. You got to win 1 more time, and then you get a 3rd match to get the shot.
Well, definitely. So you want this first round match to go off rather smoothly. You're looking for a quick pinfall. You're looking for that small package, a sunset flip.
You got to think this is not a very good draw either way. Lumberjack doesn't want to be wore out by a guy who's quicker and faster, and Jaysin Masters doesn't want to get wore out by a guy who clearly outpowers him.
But Masters went for the hip toss there. Lumberjack, nice counter. Nicely done.